Welcome to the lecture of Computer Integrated Manufacturing in Automobile Industry. I am Milan Trivedi, Assistant Professor at Elch Institute of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to start with the chapter number 1, that is Introduction to Computer Integrated Manufacturing. In this particular chapter, our very first topic is the concept of CAD and CAM. These two terminology seem similar in a first respect, right? But altogether they are not a simple single terminology. In broader terms, if we take, then these two terminologies are entirely different. Let us understand first of all the concept of CAD. CAD is nothing but it is a computer aided design. Whenever you are designing something with the help of computer or any of the software, right, then that particular field is called as a computer aided design. Nowadays, in any of the industry, any of the product has been designed with the help of computer softwares, and many of the softwares you are aware about also. That is either ProE or SolidWorks or AutoCAD you are using for the designing purpose, then it is called as a computer aided design field. Another terminology is a CAM. CAM actually stands for computer aided manufacturing. Whenever you are manufacturing something with the help of computer, then it is called as a computer aided manufacturing. Say for example, as shown in this particular figure, we are giving certain command to this particular computer, or in another term, if we are generating some program, and as per the program or the instructions which is given in this particular program, the machine tool has been operated, right? Here no human intervention is required in between. Machine is working as per the instruction which is given in the particular program. So if this entire setup is there, then it is called as a computer aided manufacturing. Now let us understand the different objectives of the CAM. The very first objective we are solving by using the computer in the manufacturing field is the automation and the integration part. Automation literally means that the execution of the work would be doing automatically, right? And it can also help in integrating the different departmental activities. Say, for example, what is happening in the design part, what is happening in the production planning part. That integration between the different departments is easily possible with this advent of this computer aided manufacturing concept. And this automation is actually a need of this industry 4.0 era right now, and that can be achieved with this concept of CAM. The another aspect or objective is this higher productivity. This is a primary concern of any of the manufacturing unit, right? Whatever the part has been produced, that must be produced in a proper quantity in a proper time. That is a actually requirement of any the industry, and that has been fulfilled by the concept of CAM. The third objective is the better quality or high quality level. In this 4.0 era, the need of the customer has been changing every now and then, and as well as the focus on the quality part has been a primary concern, and that has been achieved with the help of the concept of CAM. The fourth aspect is the reduction in the lead time. Basically, if you want to achieve better quality or high production rate, you need to reduce your manufacturing lead time. This lead time literally means whenever you are giving this input or raw material and the time duration at which you are producing the final product, that entire lead time must be of a shorter length. So if that is of shorter length, high production volume can be expected, right? So by this advent of this computer in the manufacturing line, we can achieve reduction in this particular lead time. The another objective of CAM is the reduction in manpower. Obviously, if one company is having, say for example, 5 different machines, so if that 5 different machines is manually driven, so at least 5 workers you will be requiring. But in such case, if it has been operated with the help of computer, right, a single person can program 5 different computers, right, and as per the instruction in 5 different computers, they can have a operation of 5 different machine tools. So that can reduce the manpower in an industry. Another objective is the reduction in material handling. A lot of time is utilized just in transfer of the material in the industry, and especially when it is being driven with the help of manual labors, right? But if you achieve this automation, or you have a particular hardware kind of setup by which instruction of the machine, as per the instruction given to the machine, this entire machine handling process works, right? Material handling process work. So that can reduce the material handling time. And the last objective is the integration with the CAD. CAD is computer aided design. Whatever activities being done at the CAD part can easily be observed at the manufacturing part. Even manufacturing unit can also observe what this CAD persons are doing. So whatever the decision is required to be undertaken, that can be easily influenced by the interdepartmental activities, and better decisions can be even taken with the help of this kind of integration. Now coming to the different scope of CAM scope is broadly divided into four major categories. First is you can use the concept of CAM while doing the process planning. Process planning is that planning of process, that which process need to be executed first. Say for example, now we are aware about all the different manufacturing process. We are having different material removal process in which we are having different machines even, right? Say for example, lathe machine, shaper machine, milling machine, they all are involved in the metal removal process. We are having different other process such as casting also, right? In that also we are having different types: centrifugal casting, say manual casting. So which actually process is required to be executed first, that has been decided in the process planning part, and with the help of computer software we can do that in a very easy way. Another scope is in deciding the production planning. This production planning is somewhat different as compared to the process planning. In the process planning, we need to decide that which manufacturing process is required to be executed first, which is required to be executed second. That order has been decided. In the production planning, what you actually need to decide is, see for example, if any of the companies is manufacturing 10 different products, right? Which product has been required to be produced first, looking to the need of the customer and the availability of the raw material. That planning is nothing but it is a production planning. This is bit easy task whenever only 5 to 10 component is being produced in any of the company, right? But if any of the manufacturing unit is producing, say for example, more than 50 parts, right? So it is better to have control on this production planning part, and that has been easily achieved with the concept of the CAM. The third role is the use of computer directly in the manufacturing activity. You may have heard about the CNC lathe machine, CNC drilling machine, CNC milling machine, right? So all that machines actually work on this program which is given to the computer. So that is a direct application of computer into the manufacturing part. And the last scope is the use of computer in the quality inspection, right? Quality plays a major role. Nowadays, most of the customers are focused on that particular part. So we need to ensure that better precision has been achieved whenever we are checking the quality of the product, right? Better precision can be achieved whenever we are using this computer, right? Because if human intervention is there, chances of error would always be there, right? So that's all about the scope of CAM and our today's lecture. Thanks for watching.